Israel, before I start, I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Ohara Kakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles in Israel who rule and teach well, to the Akims on the highways and byways and those pushing videos in truth, sincerity, to the brothers and sisters in the truth. There's a little video here I want to play and just read this little clip here. It says, Vladimir Putin tests Satan 2. A nuclear missile with 12 warheads that can hit anywhere in the world. And we teach that the Mosai is going to destroy this place with nuclear fire. And we can see from these weapons that Esau is building, Esau and some of these other nations, how this is very viable what we're teaching. Where it says, deadliest weapon ever is a present for NATO that will make Moscow's enemies think twice, says Kremlin. Yeah, it says deadliest weapons ever. Yeah, deadliest weapon ever. And when you look at nuclear bombs, Russia has so far created the biggest nuclear bomb when it comes to the explosion that comes from it. And I did a lesson a little while back on the various nuclear bombs that's been done throughout the ages, and the ones that Russia has created far exceeds all others. So this is why Putin is giving these kinds of warnings. It says deadliest weapon ever is a present for NATO that will make Moscow's enemies think twice, says Kremlin. And you need to think twice when you see things like this, which obviously we know the Mossad is the one who's orchestrating these moves that these nations are doing, and all of that is for our deliverance. I just want to play this little video clip here. There's some writing there, but if I can get the writing out of the way. Vladimir Putin has tested. But that's the what it says, the ballistic missile known as Satan 2 carries 12 warheads. Putin said the 200-ton weapon can get around all anti-missile systems. So really and truly, once this is fired, there's no stopping it until it actually hits this mark. That's the only time these things will be stopped, once they're shot off. Like the scripture speaks out, once, it says, roughly paraphrasing, once you've shot an arrow, you can't call it back. You just have to leave it to hit where it's going, man. Yeah. Range, it's got a very long range, 11,000 miles.
Уважаемые товарищи, я поздравляю вас с успешным пуском межконтинентальной баллистической ракеты «Сармат». Это большое, знаменательное событие в развитии перспективных систем вооружения российской армии. Новый комплекс обладает высоким...
All this talk that they're giving you, how Ukraine is doing this and that against Russia, really and truly, Russia is taking it quite easy because they've got a lot. They greatly outweigh Ukraine when it comes to armory. Yeah, bear that in mind.
Высочайшими тактико-техническими характеристиками и способен преодолевать все современные средства противоракетной обороны. Аналогов ему в мире нет и еще долго не будет. Это действительно уникальное оружие будет укреплять боевой потенциал наших вооруженных сил. Надежно обеспечит безопасность России от внешних угроз и заставит задуматься тех, кто...
Now, we'll go through some scriptures quickly. And Salakia for any background noise that you may hear. On Isaiah. Come here first, Isaiah. Chapter 24. And I'll start 19. Isaiah 24:19 says, the earth is utterly broken down. It says, the earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. And what's going to make this earth move? These nuclear bombs. Yeah. It says, the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgressions thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. So when these nuclear bombs hit, the force will cause the ground to shake. It will cause it to rock. Yeah, that's why it says the earth shall reel to and fro. You know, and these missiles, as he said, you know, there's no anti-air system that can stop these. You know, you got over in Israel they got the Iron Dome. Yeah, even that won't help. This is Jeremiah 50 and verse 14. Jeremiah 50 and 14 says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. Because these nations are going to be coming up against Babylon, you know, the US of the A, and the other nations that want to join themselves onto that, you know, they will fall with her. But it says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she has sinned against the Lord. And once these bombs start to be let off, you know, that's it, man. It's a wrap. That's going to be the end of it. That's going to be our deliverance. And they're not going to spare any. Yeah, it says, shout against her round about. She has given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her as she has done, do unto her. Because really, America's gone around the world, you know, into other people's countries, causing havoc. And that's just the truth of the matter. And there's recompense for that, man. Yeah. Right about now, they may feel they're getting away with these things, but it's only a matter of time before the Most High puts it in the spirit of these other nations, yeah, to let their arrows go. This is 2 Ezra 16. I'll start at 3. It says, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? Basically saying, you know, the Most High has set certain things in motion, and there's nothing that's going to stop what's happening or what is to come. May one turn again the arrow that is shot from a strong archer, and like it was saying in that clip, you know, there's no anti-air missile devices or system that can stop these rockets once he's fired them. It says, the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? Yeah, so, you know, it's only a matter of time before Putin actually lets these things go. And the other nations that's joined with him, you got Korea, North Korea, China. Yeah, these nations, man. The weak is now starting to say, I'm strong. So read this again, and then I'll close out. It says, Vladimir Putin tests Satan II, a nuclear missile with 12 warheads that can hit anywhere in the world. So once it's fired, who can turn it back? You know, it's not going to miss his mark. It says, deadliest weapon ever is a present. Yeah, is a present for NATO that will make Moscow's enemies think twice, says Kremlin. And with that, I'm going to close out. I'm going to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Wahara Kakadash, Kwame Sha'Allah.